Saw emergency vehicles in the parking lot at Lambeau Field today. There was no immediate danger as local first responders gathered at Lambeau for a combined training session. Officials participated in a simulated event that helps them prepare for the upcoming Packer season. Drew Best runs now live from their newsroom after speaking with the Green Bay Police Chief about today's training. Drew.
Bill, Green Bay Police Chief Chris Davis says this practice helps with communication and learning where to prioritize resources for all public safety, fire, and EMS workers at large public events. This training exercise practices communication and coordination through simulated events. Chief Davis says the type of training they participated in today can be applied to any large event in the city, including the NFL Draft, highlighting the importance for each unit to be prepared for any situation. Chief Davis also says the connection between all first responders in Green Bay has long been established from their yearly trainings and their daily work.
We're fortunate in this city to have an excellent working relationship, obviously with the Packers organization because we work with them all the time, and the NFL, and all the local public safety community works together because we're a smaller community. And so we have to work together on a day-to-day basis. So those relationships already exist. And that you really see that in an exercise like this.
I also spoke with Aaron Popke, the Director of Public Affairs for the Green Bay Packers. He says Packer game attendees and NFL Draft visitors alike should feel confident that a good plan is in place. Bill?